one of the most elite athletes on campus right now. Her name is Sadie Van Tassell of 19th ranked BYU Gymnastics.
The February Athlete of the Month from BYUSN.
There you go.
Female Athlete of the Month. Right
the
here.
very first female athlete of the month. We will continue to do this. Congratulations, first and foremost, on that award, Sadie.
Thank you.
That is clearly the best honor you've ever received.
Obviously. I mean.
Yes, we will print with 90s perforated edges, a certificate.
I'll hang it up in my room.
Yes, exactly.
It can go with those 8 consecutive Mountain Rim Gymnastics Conference Gymnast of the Week honors.
Yes.
By the way,
right
do you get anything for those?
No.
It's just an honor.
Just an Instagram
street
post.
Cred.
Yeah.
Just street cred.
Street cred.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 straight.
Yeah.
My money is on you, not that I am condoning betting, to win the Gymnast of the Year in the conference because of what you've done week to week. How have you been able to maintain this excellent standard level? I mean, it's just wild.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it's a lot of pressure, but honestly, I just take it day by day. I can't think too much in the future, or I start to feel the pressure. So I just take it day by day, honestly.
Let's go back to the beginning of the season. What were your expectations for yourself? And how gratifying has it been to sort of perform at a really high level this year? It's been awesome.
I had a lot of expectations for myself because honestly, I didn't know if I was coming back for this year. I mean, it was really up in the clouds if I was going to come back. And so I had a lot of goals. I wanted to compete all around, which has been my goal since I came in as a freshman. And I didn't even have goals to be the gymnast of the week any time. But since I got it, it feels so much more like I've accomplished something that I knew I could. It was just a matter of when I could do it,
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's discuss some more about why you were waffling, if you will, or hesitating to come back. I've heard Guard's side of this, but now I want to hear your side of this.
Yes. So my husband lives in Nebraska. We dated for a year. He got back from his mission May of 2020, and we dated for almost a year. We got married in May of 2021. We kind of were deciding, we did all long distance dating last year, and we kind of decided, what are our options? I could be done, you could be done, I could transfer, you could transfer. But it was I just never really felt at peace with any of those decisions. And I was kind of just a mess all of last year trying to make this decision. And I went to one of my coaches, I went to Brogan, and she was extremely helpful. She saw right through me. She's like, you don't want to transfer. And you don't want to stop doing gym, and because she had done a long distance relationship, so she knew what it was like, and she was just like, what if you got married and you did a long distance marriage? You spend the summer together, you can work with Guard, you can go out every other weekend maybe during preseason. We can figure out something, and that was immediately just that's what I want to do. I don't want to give up gym. I know there's so much more in me left to do, but I don't want to be away from the person that makes me the happiest. And so it was kind of we had to find this balance, and it was no matter what we chose, it was going to be hard, and we just kind of had to choose our hard, and that's kind of the decision that we came up with. And it's definitely been hard, but it's been the right decision for us, really.
It's the person you love that makes you the happiest, and the thing that perhaps makes you the happiest.
That's why I was so torn.
And you can have both in this scenario, which is interesting. But so more on your husband. He's a wrestler.
Yes.
At Nebraska.
Yes.
It's not just a student chilling in Lincoln, right? He competes at a high level. Big Ten wrestling is a big deal.
It is.
Right?
Very big deal. Yeah.
Yes.
It's huge.
Yes. If BYU only had wrestling.
I know.
Come on!
They used to. A lot of controversy. Oh, I'm going to get some text on that one. And what's it been like for you to kind of be one of the leaders of this team, too? That last year there was this sort of power, gap where it's all right, who's going to step in? You were one of them. What's it been like with this group to figure that out? And you guys, again, have become this awesome top 15, top 20 team.
Yeah. It's been great, honestly. This team has been very different from any other team that I've been here at BYU. And I think that's been one of the biggest blessings, that it's been so different. My sister was on the team last year. I was really close with all of the seniors last year. One of my best friends was my year and decided not to come back. And so I felt like I was the only one left in kind of that friend group. But it kind of forced me to look outside of that friend group, and it's been the best. It's been the biggest blessing. I've just learned so much about the other girls, and they've been such a big support to me. I can feel their support and their love, and it's been one of the best years for me.
She's a top 10 gymnast nationally in the all-around. She's won 8 straight Gymnasts of the Week in the Mountain Rim Gymnastics Conference. Sadie Minor-Van Tassell is on BYU Sports Nation. I just put out your numbers individually. You're on the 19th ranked team. What are your postseason aspirations, both individually and as a team?
Yeah, we would definitely like to win conference again. It would be 3 years running. And then our team goal is to make it to day 2 of regionals. So the top 16, Sweet 16. And then for myself, I would just like to make it to nationals, whether it's as an all-arounder or on an individual event. Like, I think it would be great.
What does it take to get to nationals as an individual all-arounder?
Yeah, so if the team doesn't advance to nationals, then they do individual for each event. There's one for each event and then one all-arounder. And you have to be the highest score in your regional site besides the teams that advance. So
You can do it. The way you've been performing, you
Yes.
can absolutely do it, which is awesome. Also, shout out to Mapleton. That's
Yes.
where you're from. That's where I moved to
Absolutely.
6 months ago. It's a wonderful place. Let's go. Did you go to Maple Mountain?
I did, yeah.
Adding to the amazing Maple Mountains.
It's getting better and better.
Eagles, is it? Is
Yep.
that what it is?
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Golden Eagles, I think.
do you have a favorite event?
I used to not like bars at all because I've had 2 shoulder surgeries, so it just hurt me a lot.
Oh, jeez.
But
That's the other thing. Gyms just get so wrecked. You
Yeah.
wreck your
Pound
bodies.
for
It's-
pound.
Absolutely.
you guys are
amazing.
the strongest.
Okay.
You put up
Yes.
with the most. It's insane.
yes.
But continue, but bars.
Yes, but bars. But I really loved bars this year, honestly. And I don't think I have a least favorite event or a favorite. I like them all.
Well, when you're good at them all, you should like them all.
Yes, I guess that.
100%.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're local, show up tomorrow at noon, Smithfield House,
Last home meet.
Yep.
or watch on BYU TV in the end. Let's go.
Yep.
Let's go. Arizona.
Do you mind signing our flag?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, watch your step. Yeah.
As Sadie signs the
Female Player
flag,
of the Month.
she'll get her
go.
BYU Sports Nation karma. It's going to be an amazing meet tomorrow. Let's go.
Bet she's going to win the all around.
I bet she will.
Not a shocker.